record a video or take an image using the drone camera, then those images or videos are recorded on an SD card in the drone. And in this example, this is the Mavic Air, the SD card is in the back of the drone. So when you've taken these images and videos, you can then take the SD card out of the drone. So here's the SD card, and then you can put it into an adapter like this, and then you can plug this into your computer, and then you can download the files and do whatever you need to do with those files on your computer. Now, there is some storage on some drones within the drone separate to the SD card, but it's only quite small and it's not very often used. So if you're going to do a lot of video and take quite a lot of images, it's always best to have an SD card within the drone. And the faster the SD card, the better. So don't skimp on the price of the SD card if you can. Buy a faster SD card, because the drone images and videos will work a lot better with a fast SD card. The micro SD card on the Phantom 4 is very easy to find. It's on the side. It's not difficult to get in or out. You click on that, it pops out, and you just pull the micro SD card out. It actually goes in the opposite way around, so the back of it is facing upwards. You can see there. So then that just clicks into place. And that's how to put the micro SD card in the Phantom 4 Pro. The micro SD card on the Mavic 2 is on the top side, and you can access it with all the legs folded in, or you can access it with them folded out. So we'll pull these out now, and then it clicks out. There are two pockets here. If I click on this one, you see the micro SD card is there, and to click it in, you just click on, push it in, and it should pop out. And then that pushes straight back in here. Locate it. To access the micro SD card on the Mavic Pro, you need to fold the legs out first. And you'll see there's a cover here which you can pull that off, and then the micro SD card sits within there. You can just see it there, see that clearly there. So to push it in, if you push that into there, that pops out. You can see the card comes out, you see, and just stick it back in, push it in, and push the cover back over. So that's how you find the micro SD card on the Mavic Pro. The micro SD card on the Mavic Air is located at the rear of the craft, and you can see there is a flap here. You can just pull out, that pulls down, and within there is a micro SD card. So if I click on that side there, it pops out, and you can see it, and it goes in upside down. I'll just push that back in. Fold the base casing back over, and that's the Mavic Air. The SD card on the Spark is at the back, same as the Air, but it's actually easy to get at. And to click on, you just click on this, and the card will come out. Again, it's upside down, and you push it into that way, and it clicks it in, and then you put the cover back on over the top. So that's where the micro SD card is on the Spark, in the back. Now on both the Mini 2 and the Mini 3, the SD cards are located at the back of the drone. So here's the Mini 2, it's underneath the battery and it's just about there. You can just see that, so I'll pull that a bit closer to the camera. So there's the SD card slot, just pushes in there. On the Mini 3, the SD card slot is above the battery. So there you can see the battery comes out from here, just pulls out, and you can see the SD card is at the top there. Now on the Mini 3 as well, when it has the smart controller can also take an SD card. So here's the smart controller, and underneath at the bottom here there is a SD card slot, so you can just about see that there. That's the SD card slot. So this is very useful for recording what's on the screen. So if you wanted to see what's on the screen, you can actually just pull this down and record physically what's on the screen. And here is how you access the smart controller recording button. So if you pull this all the way down here, you can just physically record now what's on the screen. And you'll see down here it's starting to run. You can see the number there. So that means we're actually physically recording this screen. And then to want it off, we come back down here and I'll switch it off there so you can just about see. Or you can record what's on the drone and what the drone is recording and put that on the SD card here as well. So you have another alternative. So there is an SD card in the smart controller with the Mini 3. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to the channel or watch the next video in the playlist or the new videos that we've just recently downloaded. Bye for now.